thanks for clicking on that thumbnail. Hey everyone, the other day I picked this up at Costco. It's the aluminum cargo carrier by Load It. Let's get into it. So the box says this cargo carrier will fit 1.25 inch and 2-inch receivers. It's good for compact and full-size vehicles. It's welded construction, lightweight, and easy to install. This box is fairly light. Like, I can lift it up with one hand. So let's open up the box. Let's see what we got in the box. I think it's going to be fairly straightforward. Instructions. Should have left my knife out. Some clamps and a bar. So this would be the adapter, so that it will fit the two different sizes. And a box of hardware. So let's follow the instructions to get this assembled, and then we'll put it onto the car. So here's all the hardware laid out. And here are the sockets that I'm going to be using: 13, 14, 17, and 19 millimeter. So step one is to fasten this bar to the carrier. So make sure that you have the two ends, the two holes on the end here, and then we just pass it all through. And then a washer and a nut, the lock nut on it. I'll just finger start these. It does say in the instruction manual not to tighten anything down all the way until everything is installed. And there I used the two 17 millimeters, one for each side. The next step is to fasten these bars on top. And that would be eight of these bolts here, and that's just going to go like that. So, and then the washers go on. And for this one, I'm using the 14 millimeter for the bolt and the 13 millimeter for the nut. So the adapter goes on just like so. It's got a threaded hole in it right here. So if you're going to use a threaded hole, it goes in like so. Oh, you want to put the lock nut on, then the washer goes through, and then you snap this on just like so. And I put my nuts and bolts together so that the flat surface was on the inside and the sharp edges and of the bolt are on the outside, so that anything I put inside of that cargo carrier won't get damaged by the ends of the bolts. So there's the receiver. I'm just going to slide this in. Just like so. So you just set that in there, thread it through. So I'm just going to use the 19. Tighten it down. There we go. And then just put your there you go. All done. So remember, when you pack your cargo carrier, to use bungee cords to tie down your light stuff, and use a ratchet strap, if you have one, to tie down your heavy stuff. And I would always put my big bulky items that are light outside onto the cargo carrier and leave the heavy items inside the car, and it'll still leave you lots of leg room and cargo space in the car. Perfect for the road trip. So one small thing would have been great if it had reflective tape along here. That's no big deal. I can get some of that at the hardware store. One other thing is, if you use the threaded hole and you unload your cargo carrier, make sure that you bring your 19mm socket or wrench with you so that you can take the cargo carrier off of your vehicle and store it.